Imagine an aircraft flying faster than the speed of sound, but without the deafening sonic boom shaking the ground below. This is not science fiction. This is the NASA X-59 Quests, an experimental supersonic jet designed to reshape the future of aviation. For decades, supersonic travel has faced a major obstacle: the sonic boom. When an aircraft breaks the sound barrier, it produces shock waves that merge into a sharp, thunder-like explosion. On the ground, it can sound like a bomb going off. Because of this, supersonic flights over land have been banned in most countries for over 50 years. Even the legendary Concorde, which could fly at twice the speed of sound, was restricted to supersonic travel only over oceans. Supersonic passengers could cross the Atlantic in just 3.5 hours, but over populated areas it was forbidden. NASA wants to change that. The X-59 is part of a program called Quest, which stands for Quiet Supersonic Technology. Its mission is revolutionary: prove that supersonic flight can be quiet enough to fly over cities without disturbing people below. The aircraft is being developed by NASA in partnership with Lockheed Martin under the Low Boom Flight Demonstration Program. At first glance, the X-59 looks unlike any aircraft you've seen. It has an extremely long and narrow nose, about 1/3 of the aircraft's total length. The jet measures roughly 30 meters long, with a wingspan of approximately 9 meters. Its sleek, slender body is designed specifically to minimize shock waves and reduce noise on the ground. This design is more than aesthetics. It's physics. Traditional supersonic aircraft create concentrated shock waves that result in a loud sonic boom. The X-59's unique shape spreads these waves out, so when they reach the ground, they are perceived as a softer, gentle thump. Instead of an explosion, the sound is expected to be similar to the closing of a car door. NASA estimates a perceived level of around 75 decibels, a dramatic reduction from conventional supersonic jets. Now let's talk about performance. The X-59 is designed to cruise at about Mach 1.4, roughly 1,500 kilometers per hour, at altitudes near 55,000 feet. That is nearly 17 kilometers above the Earth, far higher than most commercial airliners. This speed allows it to cover great distances in a fraction of the time. Imagine flying from New York to Los Angeles in under 3 hours, and over cities without disturbing the people below. One of the most striking features of the X-59 is something you won't see: a traditional cockpit window. Because of the long nose, pilots cannot see directly ahead. Instead, the aircraft relies on an external vision system, or XVS. High-definition cameras mounted on the nose transmit real-time images to a display screen inside the cockpit, allowing pilots to navigate safely using digital vision. This is one of the first times such technology is used in a supersonic aircraft. The X-59 is powered by a single General Electric F414 turbofan engine, mounted above the fuselage. This unusual placement helps further reduce noise reaching the ground by directing engine sound upward and away from people. Advanced materials are also used throughout the aircraft. Lightweight composites reduce overall weight while increasing strength, allowing the X-59 to maintain supersonic speeds efficiently. But it's important to note, the X-59 is not a commercial passenger plane. It is a technology demonstrator. NASA does not intend to carry paying passengers. Its primary mission is research. After initial test flights, the X-59 will fly over selected communities in the United States. Residents will be asked to report what they hear, helping NASA gather real-world data on how quiet supersonic flight truly is. This data will be shared with regulatory agencies like the FAA and international aviation authorities. If results confirm that supersonic travel can be quiet enough, bans on supersonic flights over land could be reconsidered. This would open the door for a new era in air travel. Several private aerospace companies, including Boom Supersonic in the US, are already working on commercial supersonic jets. But regulatory approval and noise limits remain major barriers. The X-59's findings could finally provide a solution. Let's compare this to the Concorde. Concorde was fast, yes, but extremely loud and costly to operate. It consumed huge amounts of fuel and was limited to oceanic routes. The X-59, by contrast, demonstrates that technology has advanced enough to allow supersonic flight without massive noise or environmental disruption. Successful, the X-59 could lay the groundwork for the next generation of supersonic airliners, aircraft capable of crossing continents in hours, quietly and efficiently.